What's up? What's going on, man? All right, we're going to do something a little bit different today, guys. I'm going to show you my travel guitar. Now, if you travel and you play the guitar, this is really a good guitar for flying. Okay. Excuse me just for a minute. I was going on a little trip one time. Well, this has been about 3 years ago, on my 60th birthday. I remember that. All right, so we were flying to California, and we were going to be gone for 2 weeks, and I didn't want to be without a guitar for 2 weeks. And I didn't want to put any of my guitars in the luggage, right? I just no way I was going to do that. And I didn't want to carry one on the plane. I didn't think that was, possible. I didn't think they'd let you do that, right? So I said, man, what am I going to do? I'm going to be out there for 2 weeks without a guitar. So I had all kinds of ideas, man. I said, maybe I'll go to a pawn shop and buy a cheap guitar for about $100, right? And then I'll play it, and then I'll either give it to somebody or I'll take it back to the pawn shop and sell it back to them, at a loss. Because, of course, they're not going to give you the $100 that you gave them. So, and then I said, well, dang it. What if I get out there and I can't find a pawn shop? I can't find a guitar. Yeah, you could find a pawn shop, man. You're in California. I'm like, yeah, I know, but okay. So I came up with this idea, man, to buy this guitar. Okay, this right over here, see, it says overhead. That's what that says, overhead. That's to put it in the overhead bin. Okay. Now this is the case that it comes in. I gotta tell you, man, this case is very well built. All right, you can put it on like a backpack. I mean, I wore it. I wore it through the airport. See? I wore it through the airport. And I seen a lot of people with guitars with backpacks, and they're sticking way up here in the air. You guys seen that at the airport? Okay, so, and it's got a little tail right here where you can, when you put it on like that, you can snap this in here. So, all right, so it ain't gonna go nowhere, man. It's on there and it's pretty comfortable. Okay, let's see if we can get it off. Nope, you can't get it off. You gotta wear that all day, man. Okay. Journey Instruments, all right? That's the company that makes it. Journey Instruments. All right, so there's a lot of storage, man. Right up in here, I use this to put in like picks. I put in some picks. I got some strings in there. I got some cards, some tools. Over here you can put like an iPad or maybe a small computer, some papers. There's another storage right here. This is pretty padded in here. You could definitely put a computer in there. Okay. Okay, another thing, you can hold it like this, or you can hold it like that. All right. If you, Journey, if you see me doing this, man, you could hire me. I'll do a commercial for you. Right here, you can put a bottle of water, something to drink, right? Powerade, whatever, juice. Okay. Alrighty, this is where the guitar goes. See that? And then here is where the neck goes. there is extra room in there. I guess you could put some book papers or something in there. But your neck goes right there, the body goes right there. Then there's a little extra storage up here. You can put some stuff. Okay, hang on just a second. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Let me get my tuner. Hang tight, y'all. I'm right here. I'm right here, man. Just getting some stuff here. Okay, this is the guitar. I'm gonna sit right here. This is the guitar right here. See it? So, this, I'm surprised I remembered this. Every time I try to tell somebody, I can't remember what it's made out of. This is made out of carbon fiber. Okay? It's like fiberglass. Probably is fiberglass, but they call it carbon fiber. Okay. I'm going to point out some of the things. This thing's kind of dirty right now. I'm going to point out some of the things that I really like about this guitar. Okay? One, right here, it has like a beveled edge. Let me get this down here a little bit more so you guys can see it. So I'm gonna go through this guitar and I'm gonna show you. Don't fall down, okay? I don't like it when my guitars fall down. All right, y'all can see me better now. What's up, y'all? All right, so, I thought I was hung up, but I'm not. Okay, so right here, this edge right here is kind of beveled off. So like when you put your arm over it, it's more comfortable. That's a nice little thing right there. On the back is kind of like in a little bit, right? Kind of like a Stratocaster. So I'm trying to wipe it off as I'm showing you guys. This is really dirty, man. I need to wipe this thing off. But that way it fits in here in your boobie, area. Okay, this over here, it is a, come on, Robert. This is to plug it in, right? All right. I'm thinking like the term for like, what do they call that? Like the, I can't think of what I'm trying to think of right now, but I'll think of it in a minute. Okay, this wing nut right here, this is how you take the neck off. All right, one of the things that's really nice about this guitar, these tuner pegs these are locks, right? So when you put the string in there, you can tighten it down and it locks that in place. So that's nice, man. I wished every one of my guitars had that. This right here, this piece of plastic, it's kind of a pain in the butt when you want to change strings, but this holds the strings kind of in place and it keeps it from getting more out of tune than what it does. So yeah, when you take it apart and you put it back together, it doesn't really get out of tune that much. It does get out of tune, of course, but not as much as you would think. And it stays in tune pretty good. It stays in tune pretty good because it's not like wood, where wood will like contract and then expand with the humidity and the weather, you know, the temperature, and this does not do that. You could take this thing, this is the really nice thing about being made out of carbon fiber. You could take it to the hottest, I mean, go to Arizona one day, go up to Alaska the next day, you know, it's not gonna hurt it, man. You could take it to Florida where it's humid. You could take it to Colorado where it's dry. It's just not gonna affect it. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how it comes apart. All right. It really is a good little guitar, and it does play good. Okay. All right. So this is how you take it apart. Take this little thing right here, and you want to loosen it up all the way. Okay. I'm going to lose that pickup. I set it down. All right. This little button right here, there's a little button. See it? You open that little button. Oh, the thing still feels pretty tight. Okay. You just got to get that till it's all the way loose. Okay, and that's how it comes apart. I haven't had this thing apart in a while. Everything looks good though. Okay. Then we're going to take this little thing. Put this in here. Can you guys see me good? Lay this over here so this kind of protects the strings. I mean, not the strings. It protects the body from the strings. That's what I meant to say. Take this off. Okay. It has a little deal right here so you can keep these strings separated. Okay. Then push this down in here all the way, like that. And it slips right in there. And then, kind of like that. Now, I apologize for not knowing the weight. I did a video on this when I got it, and I told everybody the weight, but I don't remember how much it weighed. But I would say about 15 pounds maybe. It's not very heavy. But, oh, and these things here, you can tuck them in here if you want to. You could get rid of all of this. You could put this, you could unhook it over here, unhook these and stick it all inside so that it's not hanging out at all. So it's very impressive little setup, man. And I will say that I gave about, I think it was around 1,200, maybe 13. And I think they're still about that much. You could look them up on like, hey, what the hell did I do with my phone? I put my phone somewhere, man. I don't remember where I put it. Hang on a second. Where the heck did I put my phone at? Hang on, I'll be right back. Let's look this thing up on Amazon, okay? We'll see how much it sells for. I think, though, it's going to be about the same. Oh, man, I had something in my throat there for a minute. A little green tea. Little green tea, man. Clean that right out of there. Hey, guys, what's going on? Okay, let's look it up. Travel guitar. Let's see what we can find here. There's one kind of like it for 500. I'm going to be a little bit upset if that thing's that cheap. I don't think it will be, but Journey instrument. Wow. 1,500. $1,449.99. That's what it's selling for today. So $1,500. Kind of expensive, man. But it does have a pickup. That's what I was wanting to say, and I couldn't think of it. It does have a pickup. You can plug it in. The only bad thing about that is it doesn't have a volume. You have to work the volume like on the amplifier. Now you can see like right here how it has a little bit of damage. That's from having it in the overhead compartment of the airplane. So if you buy one of these, I should take a lighter and burn that down. If you buy one of these and you take it, put some duct tape on these corners. If I ever fly again, I definitely will do that. It kind of like vibrated, you know. It vibrated in the plane or something, man, but it did that. All right, now we're going to take it out of here. I'll show you how easy it is to put it back together. So, the nice thing about this guitar, I mean, one of the nice things that I really like a lot is how convenient it is to take it somewhere. I take it out to the lake all the time. If we are going to be gone most of the day, I put it in the back of the car. Okay, it doesn't take up very much room, and I put it in the back of the car, and then when we get somewhere, when you tighten this thing down, you have to tighten this thing down as tight as you can get it. That's beginning to be a little bit of a bitch. But if you don't tighten it down as tight as you can get it, it won't get in tune, and your fingers, the strings will be too high. Okay, we'll tune it up. I keep it together. I keep it in the spare room over here, and I play it quite a bit. Come on, man, don't argue with me. Get over there. Okay, let's see where we're at here. We're backwards. But it's a nice little acoustic guitar. That's a trip, and I bought this thing almost 4 years ago. About the same amount of money that I paid for it, give or take $100. Come on, baby, where you at? friend of mine told me they're gonna have a little get together when it warms up with some guitar players, and I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this guitar over there. But yeah, there you go, man. It's all in tune. Hang on. I'm gonna get you close enough where I can read you. This, do you need stainless steel frets for a guitar to be good? I don't think they're stainless steel. I'm not for sure what they're made out of. These, I'm pretty sure. These are just part of the same material on these. They just have them painted. I don't think these are different material in there. I don't think you could change that if you wanted to change it. I don't think you could. I don't know what the material is on a regular guitar, but I know that it's something that it's easy to cut, and they're fairly soft because on my Taylor, I've got where I smashed it down, and it's smashed the fret a little bit. So I don't know, man. You could Google that and see. All right, there you go, man. It works. It's a nice little guitar. I like it a lot. The strings that came with it were very, like a heavy gauge, and it made it very hard to play. The company sent me, I'd never contact them or anything. They sent me an email asking me if I would like to try out some strings, some new strings. I said sure. They sent me some strings. They were a little better, but they were still too hard to like fret. It made it very hard to play the guitar. So I put some, I think I put some 10s, extra light, Labella, and it's nice, man. You can fret it down real easy now. But the strings that came with it, man, they were too tight, too strong. Hey, what's up? What are you guys doing on a Friday? When we got to California, we got into my my wife's brother's house. We were going to stay there with them, and one of the first things I seen was a guitar. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. And he's like, yo, that's my guitar. And I said, you never told me you had a guitar. He's like, yeah, I told you I had one. I'm like, oh. But it's okay. This thing came in so handy, man. It was so nice to have this there. We were in a little town called Porterville, about maybe an hour away from Fresno. And then from Fresno, it's about maybe an hour to Yosemite, the national park. So we went to Yosemite. I took this with me. I sat out on the picnic table and played for about a half an hour, maybe an hour. You know, we made lunch. We sat there and fed the squirrels and had a good old time. We went from there. It got late on us, too late to drive home. So we got a hotel room, and I sat in the hotel room and played my guitar. And yeah, everywhere we went, I mean, I played it every day. We were there for almost 2 weeks. I played it every day. So yeah, man. If you got the money to spend and you want a nice travel guitar, boom, this is it, man. That's the one you want to get. When I was looking for this guitar, I was watching some YouTube videos, and I'm not going to take credit for this because I didn't come up with this idea. Okay, that's just how I am, man. Some guy said that if Batman had a guitar, this would be it. I agree with him, man. This is a good guitar for Batman. So what are you guys doing, man? It's Friday. It's Friday in the middle of Kansas. And it's pretty dead out there, man. There's no traffic. There's no trains. There's no wind. I ought to go out there and mow that stupid yard. Let's see, if it gets warm enough, I might go out there and mow the grass. We had a bunch of weeds, and I went out there and sprayed them. I screwed that up. Hang on. Alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna start making these a half an hour long, and it's now a half an hour. You guys like my bald head? It's comfortable, and you don't have to worry about combing your hair. This is called a no hassle haircut. All right? You don't have to worry about it, man. You get up in the morning, you're ready to go. Hey guys, thanks for watching me, man. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, man. Thanks for checking me out. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. I'm Robert. This is Guitar Journeys. Love you all, man. Thanks for watching. Peace out. I'll see you later, man.